Hi guys, this is IGCSE O-Level Chemistry, Paper 12, June 2015, Question 11. The elements hydrogen and uranium are used as fuels. The compound ethanol is also used as a fuel. Which fuels require oxygen in order to produce heat energy? So basically, which of them undergo combustion? So hydrogen will undergo combustion, yes. So this eliminates option D. Uranium will not undergo combustion. So this eliminates options A and B. And ethanol will undergo combustion to produce energy, making option C the correct option for this question. Question 12. In which equation does the oxidation of the underlying compound occurs? So, copper exists as Cu2 positive ion in the reactants and as elemental copper with an oxidation state of 0 in the product. So, copper is not oxidized here, it is reduced. Copper ions are reduced. In B, we've got carbon monoxide with a carbon having a oxidation state of +2. And in carbon dioxide, carbon has an oxidation state of +4. So +2 to +4 is loss of electrons, which is oxidation. Next, we've got magnesium as elemental magnesium on the reactant side and having a +2 charge on the product side. So Mg is oxidized to MgO. MgO is not oxidized. In the last one, MnO2, the manganese will have a charge of +4, and on the product side, it will have a charge of +2. So +4 to +2 is reduction and not oxidation. Therefore, the correct option for this question is option B. Question 13. When pink crystals of cobalt chloride are heated, steam is given off and the color of the solid changes to blue. What happens when water is added to the blue solid? So the color changes to pink because it is a reversible reaction. And since water is being added onto cobalt chloride, the temperature must increase because water is becoming part of the lattice. So this is bond formation, and bond formation gives off energy. And when energy is given off, temperature rises. So this eliminates option A and makes option B the correct option for this question. Another reason why the temperature will increase is because when the pink crystals were heated, then the water was removed. So when water would be added, the energy that was taken in to remove water will be removed now because water will add on to the crystal lattice. So this is another reason why the temperature increases. Question 14. A simple way of making bread includes mixing flour with a small amount of yeast and some water to make a dough, leaving the dough in a warm place for the yeast to act on the dough to form carbon dioxide, which increases the volume of the dough. Which factors affecting a reaction rate are involved in bread making? Temperature, yes. Temperature is definitely involved in this case, eliminating option C and D. And use of an enzyme. Yeast is the enzyme used here. So this eliminates option B and makes option A the correct option for this question. Question 15. Which statement is not correct? When a base reacts with an ammonium salt, ammonia is given off. Yes, ammonium salts are acidic in nature, so they would react with bases to give off ammonia. This is correct. When an acid reacts with a base, neutralization takes place. Yes, a neutralization reaction involves an acid reacting with a base. When an acid reacts with a carbonate, carbon dioxide is given off. This is correct as well. It forms a salt, carbon dioxide is given off, and it also produces water. When the acidity of a solution increases, the pH increases. No, the pH would decrease Because the greater the acidity, the lower the pH. And the greater the basicity, the higher the pH. So this makes option D the correct option for this question. Question 16. Hydrochloric acid is used to clean metals. The acid reacts with the oxide layer on the surface of the metal, forming a salt and water. Which word describes the metal oxide? Now, since the metal oxide is reacting with an acid, it has to be a basic oxide. So, is it an alloy? No. Is it a base? Yes. Is it an element? No, it is a metal oxide. Is it an indicator? No. Therefore, the correct option for this question is option B. Question 17. Which method is used to make the salt copper sulfate? We use dilute acid plus alkali. No, that is not how you make copper sulfate. We use dilute acid plus carbonate. Yes, we use H2SO4 plus CuCO3. This would form CuSO4 plus CO2 plus H2O. So this is how copper sulfate will form. We use dilute acid plus metal, copper will not react with dilute acid. We use dilute acid plus non-metal oxide. Copper is a metal, a non-metal oxide will not have copper present in it at all. Therefore, option B is the correct option for this question. Question 18. Two tests are carried out to identify an aqueous solution of X. Aqueous sodium hydroxide is added and a blue precipitate is produced. Since the precipitate is blue, copper 2 positive ions must be present. Dilute nitric acid is added followed by aqueous silver nitrate and a white precipitate is produced. This indicates the presence of chloride ions. What is X? Copper carbonate. Copper is correct. Carbonate is incorrect. Copper chloride. Both are correct. Iron 3 carbonate. Both are incorrect. Iron 3 chloride. Iron is not there. Chloride is there. Therefore, the correct option for this question is option B. Question 19. The position of four elements in the periodic table are shown. Which element does not form a compound with chlorine? So A is lithium. It forms lithium chloride. B is magnesium. It forms magnesium chloride. C is hydrogen. It forms hydrogen chloride or hydrochloric acid. And D is neon. It is an unreactive noble gas and it will not form any compound with chlorine, making option D the correct option for this question. Question 20. Which properties of the element titanium can be predicted from its position in the periodic table? Well, titanium is a transition element. So based on that, can be used as a catalyst? Yes, this is correct because it has got variable oxidation states in different compounds. So this eliminates option D. Conducts electricity when solid? Yes, because it is a metal. This eliminates option C. Has a low density? No, it is not a metal which has a low density. That means it is not a group 1 metal. So it will not have a low density. This eliminates option A and it forms colored compounds, making option B the correct option for this question.